we live? I think we're live. Hello, everybody.
Woo.
Welcome to the stream. I am Shawn Flowers.
Oh my god.
Recovered from the terrible cough. That being said, I still have a little bit of a cough, but I have
So please be gentle with your voice.
a giant bag of cough drops here. I've been eating them like candy over the past week, and generally just not talking a whole lot, and I think it's been doing a pretty good job.
It sounds like it, because I listened to last week's stream later on, and
terrible.
You sound so much better.
It was pretty terrible.
Also, hello, it is Audrey/Water/ Actually, those are the only things I go by. Hi!
Welcome!
But now you've given Tuss your terrible cough.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So everybody wish Tuss well wishes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like Tuss has caught a cough herself, and it's much worse than my cough ever was, so I am sending good wishes their way. Hopefully she feels better soon. Also, Tennelle is here as well.
Yeah, hi, I'm here.
So it's Tennelle
I'm here too.
and Water. They're both here. They are different people.
We don't sound that much the same, I swear.
Should have just never introduced me, and people would have thought this would have just been the Shawn and Water show.
But that Otter thing says, Shawn, they're cough drops, not Tic Tacs.
Well, this last week
I
they
don't
were
believe
Tic
it. Spoilers, but if you watch our Kingdom Hearts 3 Let's Play, I am chewing on them the whole episode. And by chewing, I mean slowly sucking on them the way you're supposed to. I know how to do cough drops, don't worry, people. I wasn't actually chewing on them or eating them like candy. Anyways, let's actually talk about what the stream is supposed to be.
What? There's a goal to this stream? I didn't know.
Let's switch over to this. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh?
Black screen of death.
Oh. Hello.
Oh?
Nothing.
Welcome to the void, everyone.
The darkness is eternal.
Darkness is eternal. Oh, nope. Doing bad decisions with my life.
Are you gonna need to restart the stream?
No.
Okay.
No. That is not a thing that will have to happen. What is going to happen is the stream is going to briefly buffer for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm going to close down OBS and then it's going to open back up. So it's going to buffer for a little bit, but the stream should stay up. So be right back.
I'll just like singing random notes.
Sleeping
and the visions that were planted in my brain still remains
within
the sound
of silence.
Silence. Hello, we're back, I think.
I think there's a cover of that song by oh crap, I forgot what it was called again. But by like a usually heavy metal band where they actually go super like slow with it.
Yeah, Disturbed. I really like that cover.
Disturbed. That's the best cover ever.
Anyways, now that my screen is working and the stream is back, let's actually talk about how this stream works. Hey.
Does it work, Shawn? I don't know anymore.
Alright, so I am going through and drawing every single Pokemon. Here's a few that I did over the last couple of streams. What I do is I create shapes and I put them together and make cool Pokemon looking out of it without lines. And I am doing them in a very specific order where I am going route by route. So all Pokemon that could be caught before the first gym in all games from the first ones all the way up through Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I considered Route 1. And then I did all those Pokemon. And then I did all the ones before the second gym, and that was Route 2. And so on and so forth. And there's a couple of special ones in there where it's all previous Pokemon that can evolve by certain levels. And that's what we're currently on. We are on Route level 40. So all Pokemon... where am I? Hold on. Hide my bookmarks. Alright, anyways. So here's the list of all the Pokemons that I've done. All the names listed in purple are done. There's a lot of them. All the names listed in orange are done. There's less of them, but still a lot of them. Any Pokemon listed in white, I have not yet done. So we've done Route 1, Route 2, Route level 20, Route 3, Route 4, Route level 30, Route 5, Route 6, Route level 40. Route level 40 is all Pokemon from this that you can catch by the 6th gym that can evolve by level 40 in all of those games. Of course, Sword and Shield are not included in that list, but this is okay to talk about Sword and Shield at this point. I don't think I'm going to continue saying that in the future because it's just kind of the thing that exists now. If you don't want Sword and Shield spoilers, you might not want to stick around because I'm doing them in this particular order, but you can request that I don't draw those specific Pokemon. You can look at my list here and see, hey, you're not going to be doing, I don't know, Terrakion for 500 years at this point. So I want you to do Terrakion. So you would donate $5 or more in a super chat here on youtube.com and say, please draw the big Thunder Boy. No, it's not Thunder. It's the big beefy bull Pokemon, I think. I hope I have the right
like
Pokemon.
fighting rock, I think?
Yeah, fighting rock or fighting ground. I don't know. He's a big bull. Please do the big boy Terrakion, and I will say I will do that. And I'll put it in this little list here, and that will be the next thing I do. So you can go to this list, which is in my description just down below here, and Tuss is linking to all the different things. She's also linked to shawnflowers.tumblr.com where you can see all of the completed artwork that has been done so far. She also tagged the YouTube playlist where Tennelle and myself are playing through Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Thank you. And
it's a good thing. Ah, Captain Warman just said $5, please do shiny Sceptile. I mean, I could do that. I was about to do Sceptile, so I will absolutely. So it begins.
I totally always pronounced it Sceptile, not Sceptile, and you really threw me for a loop there, Shawn.
Don't be so skeptical.
I keep intermittently muting myself. It's not going to work forever. I've got the hiccups. They came back. That. I thought they were gone. They came back, and I was like, oh, crap.
So now it's on my list, and that's going to be the first thing I do. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do regular Sceptile or Sceptile, however you want to pronounce it, first. And then I will go ahead and do the shiny form. So yes, you can request shiny forms of any previous Pokemon as well. And if you name one that I've already done, it's not like you lose out. I'll just let you choose a different one. It's okay. Either way, let's go ahead and do this Sceptile, and then we'll do the shiny Sceptile. Thank you, Morwen.
Yeah.
All right, and now this is the part where I do art and we just chat about things.
People are like, drink water, and I'm like, trust me, I'm doing that. It's not helping. I've been there, I've done that. It's trying to chill out.
Hold your breath.
It's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a bit.
Hold your breath, it gets better.
I was going to actually do a shot. Ah!
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be.
You really shouldn't sing.
A surprise.
Shawn.
Imagine a blue banana? What?
Oh,
I've never heard of this.
Sceptile turns blue.
You concentrate on something else so your hiccups go away.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Oh, well then I should just work on my sound editing then, shouldn't I?
I mean, either way.
I clicked right past the thing I wanted. The scene direction file is really helpful, so I know where some pauses should be.
Yeah, Water is currently doing some audio stuff for StarClan battles.
Ayo!
So if she's not talking a whole lot, that's probably why. Because
I'm
you
probably
have to
gonna
listen
talk
to
a fair.
sound.
I'm gonna talk a fair bit. Let's be honest about it being quiet.
She's probably getting tired of editing sound.
I'm tired of hearing my own voice. Why did I decide to take a role, a main role at that? That was a bad idea.
So I'm glad I'm not editing audio.
Yeah, well.
I edit audio all the time, so I'm used to it. I listen.
And yay, Morwen's painting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're all getting this stuff done.
Yeah.
Do the things and the points. Okay, so what do I need? What do I need right now?
I've honestly been a little disappointed with how my Sceptile, oh, there we go. Oh, yes. Good. Ooh. I was about to say, I've been kind of disappointed with how my Trico turned out. In fact, I think I did it a second time and was still not super happy with it.
No.
Hey, Perry. Hey, Peridot. How's it going? Stay in my arms. No, she's unhappy now. That's because she's accidentally been locked up here, and it's supper time.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, then I'll go feed her.
That would do it. That would do it. Who else do I need right now? I need that. Oh, nope, I need that one.
Fractions? Who said my weakness was fractions? Did I say that at some point?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a weakness of mine. I'm not particularly good at fractions. Actually, that's a lie. I shouldn't lie like that. I've taken calculus. No, fractions are still a weakness. Who am I kidding? Doesn't matter if I've taken calculus. Fractions are hard, yo. I didn't grab Spotted Shadow. I kind of need Spotted Shadow.
No, it's not like she's one of the main characters or anything.
No, of course not. Of course not. We don't need her in here. Why would I need that?
Would make for an interesting episode with any one of the main people just gone.
They just stop talking.
They're there and everybody responds to them like they are talking, but they don't say anything.
Just do.
Oh, that reminds me of the tweet we just saw, Shawn, from Lindsay Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should look at that because I love Lindsay Ellis. She's always so sassy.
It's
Well,
it's a YouTube trauma thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like not like actual trauma, but like things that only YouTubers are going to relate to.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead and read it if you find it.
Yeah, here, 1 second.
Oh, I can find it really easy. I'm already like basically there.
I'm on Twitter.
No, I found it already.
Okay.
Want to share with the class?
It is a highly specific nightmare that you upload an unfinished draft of a video to YouTube and set it to public rather than unlisted, but it's what I have almost every night. And good lord, while we were making the trailer and I was trying to show you what was going on, yeah.
Like anything that goes up, because we tend to put a lot of our works in progress for StarClan battles up on the YouTube channel so that we can share it like via Discord and stuff. And so every single time we have to make sure that it's put on unlisted.
But YouTube also messes up sometimes, so I was just terrified. I was like, no!
One fear.
Oh my god, this looks great.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Pool Paw, that's the other one I'm missing.
Cool Paw, Pool Paw.
Yeah, Cool Paw, Pool Paw. Pool Paw is so great. I love him so much. He is my son. Oh!
What's up, party people?
Heyo!
It's a moon kitty. Anyways, were you gonna go feed our cat?
Oh, I was doing this thing.
You should probably feed our cat before she goes stir
Hey, it's
crazy.
me, Peridot. It's me, Peridot. Please come feed me.
Oh God.
Peridot sounds like this. She wants to eat food now. Feed
Why
me.
have I not been fed?
Yeah.
And why am I stuck here with you losers?
Yeah. This is bullshit. She's very vulgar, too. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, Perry, come on.
Peridot swears now.
Peridot's always sworn. It's like that has always been a cat of vulgarity.
Screw this.
Yes. Like I actually have seen this cat in person. She is vulgar. She sat on my face. She placed her butt on my face.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's a cat for
Disgusting
you.
and inappropriate.
It's a cat for you.
That reads.
Speaking of disgusting and inappropriate, I see you're drawing Sceptile.
Yes, I am. You have opinions, I take it.
It's actually my least favorite Pokemon.
Really? Out of
Mhm.
all of them?
Out of all of them, it's this one. It's because well, that's not true. It used to be this one out of all of them. But, like, when I was playing Gen 3 when I was a kid, that thing had probably the most disturbing looking sprite out of all of the final evolutions of the Pokemon. And because I chose Mudkip, I had to see it all the day in time. So whenever I saw it, I was like, oh, thank God I didn't choose that horrendously ugly Pokemon.
You say that, and yet it was probably my preferred starter from Generation 3.
Really?
I'm honestly-
Even though it was, like, drunk and had pimples on its back and, like, bloodshot eyes and all that?
Yeah.
Nasty.
But I also like
Mookitty
watched
ain't holding back.
I also like watched the anime before I ever got the chance to play this game.
Oh, yeah.
And Ash's Sceptile, or more specifically his Grovyle, was cool as hell. And I'm like, yep, I like this guy.
I understand
I like
that
his
they
moxie.
did slowly make the thing more attractive than it used to be, but I can't unsee the old, like, crusty version of it. But now my least favorite Pokemon is Comfey, which is 90% flowers and 10% Pokemon.
Wait, you said that's your least favorite?
Yeah, Comfey.
Okay.
It's in Generation 7. It's this little...
Comfey. I always pronounced it comfy.
Isn't that Comfey?
Yeah, but it's a lay.
Yeah,
so, like-
yeah.
So like Comfey, I think. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Like, the part of it that is a Pokemon has, like, this big gnome beard, so I can't find it cute. I just think it's, like, nasty, but I also hate its color scheme.
It doesn't have a beard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've already done it. It has no beard.
It has a fucking beard.
All right, let's do this. We're going to the image gallery.
Its sideburns come down, and then the beard bubbles up 3 times on the bottom of its head. Its entire body is gnome beard.
That's not a beard.
It's a fucking beard.
That's its body.
Yeah, it's nasty beard body.
Is its whole body a beard?
Yeah, it's like a hiker's head attached to a lei.
Then why does it have a mouth above its beard?
It's one of those guys who shaves the mustache bit and a little bit below the lip.
You're saying this is an Amish little plant
Yes.
beard creature?
It looks like an Amish plant beard creature to me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hard disagree. It has a little tiny smile, and the green things are its arms, and it's holding on to the flowers.
I mean, the green things are its arms, which are also extremely hairy, just like the rest of its body.
But it's not hairy, it's grassy.
It's nasty talking? I don't know what to tell you. It looks like Donald Trump after he grew a beard and dyed his hair green.
Oh
wait,
God!
no, don't.
No!
Get that fucker out of here.
Abort!
Stop this conversation.
We can make all sorts of comparisons, but don't induce the drumpf.
Okay.
There is only
It's
one
ugly.
Pokemon that represents that motherfucker, and it's not Comfey. Unfortunately, it is still a Gen 7 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't. No, we're
Gumshoes.
good. Oh, I forgot that Pokemon existed.
Yeah, isn't it better when you forget it exists?
I
Yeah.
don't think that was what they were going for with Gumshoes.
Oh, absolutely not. They're going for like a Gumshoe, which is like a private detective PI type character.
They just made some
unfortunately, it
unfortunately
came out-
timed color decisions.
Yeah, and it also came out at like the worst time, where everyone was very politically charged, and that guy was everywhere. So it's him, and it will never not be him, and it's the worst thing ever.
Yep.
I think I can still read it as a hard-boiled detective, even though it's blonde. But I
Yeah,
played a lot.
I just try to think of
saw it a lot in
Gumshoe
early,
from
like,
the
card
Phoenix
games,
Wright
so-
series. Like, I try to think of Gumshoe from the Phoenix Wright series, and it definitely makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pal.
But did you know the thing is massive? Look at this picture of it standing next to Ash.
Yeah, I just saw that too when I looked it up again. I was like, oh God.
That's actually the totem version.
Oh,
Oh, you're right.
Yep. The
Damn.
re-
that makes more sense.
I see this screenshot all the fucking time, and I just assume like that other one's like a weird. You're right. God.
Nope.
Okay, well, did you know
Because
that thing
Tennelle and I
isn't-
actually watched a bit of the anime, we actually know, and
Oh.
we saw that episode, and we're like, yep, nope, he just interacts with giant gumshoes for a bit.
I see that screenshot everywhere.
I didn't even pull it up, so people watching the stream were like, I can't see.
Well, now it's less interesting now that it isn't massive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just kind of there. And besides, if I was going to choose one of the rats of that generation, I would absolutely go with the Galarian. Or, sorry, not the Galarian, the Raticate. Yeah, the what you said.
I learned my lesson about catching rats. After Lipard, never again.
Yeah,
Oh, Lipard.
they just suck. They always do. Which is
Well, it's a
unfortunately
cute
why
rat.
Todd had to go, because he's technically a rat.
He's just Lipard too.
Mm-hmm. He's a cool-looking fox that has terrible stats. And now, like, all the Todd stands are gonna come out and yell at me.
Had a couple people very upset that we got rid of Todd, and it's just like, we got a better dark type, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Dark. I mean, Thievul just has such poor stats for continuing for the end of the game. Like, you're not getting rid of him. You're just tucking him away so he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, he served his purpose.
He did well at the beginning of the game, and now he's definitely outclassed, so we need to move on.
Yeah,
Just says,
yeah.
I am a Todd stan.
Well, you
I
can be a
want
Todd
to
stan
breed-
as he stands in the box.
No, you threw him in the trash.
He's a garbage Pokemon.
He's been
now.
released. It's a Nuzlocke now.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was a Nuzlocke, you guys would have been trashed by that
That
waiter.
Oh,
Stupid barkeep man, I hate him.
Oh my
By
god.
the time I got to that guy, I was so many more levels above him because I spent so much time in the wild area dicking around. I was trying to catch all the Pokemon.
I
But see, we
mean,
didn't
valid.
spend any time in
Super,
the wild
super
area.
valid.
Like, if you watch
Like,
a Let's Play, we just like, oh, this is cool, I guess. Bye. And just, like,
Because
walk
I
out
saw
of it.
Moon Kitty's complaining tweets about the wild area making her over-leveled, anytime I went into the wild area, I literally switched out from my main team and put in a bunch of fillers. I was like, nope, we're not doing this.
You'd
Yeah,
think
it's not
that
a
they
bad
would
idea.
assume the people playing their game would be like exploring the wild area when they're balancing the thing, like not just skipping it over or something. I understand you guys mostly skipped it over, but you weren't interested in old Pokemon.
Exactly. And a lot of other people are. That being said, we do spend more time in it later in the Let's Play.
I mean, but that's basically once we've already, like.
I mean,
beaten
no,
the
actually,
game.
like within this next week,
We're never over leveled for what's going on.
That's true. Yeah. Well, but like we go back there specifically for a couple of exact things because we like find out we actually missed a Pokemon here or there, so we go back and find it, and then also find other things and stuff like that.
Yeah, my Pokemon were so over leveled that I beat the champion with just enough of unevolved Swirlix.
Oh my god.
I was planning on switching to another Pokemon the whole time, but I was like, well, Swirlix wins. Swirlix wins, so it didn't matter.
I mean, this is just a suggestion. You can throw it in the garbage if you want, but maybe, just maybe, if you play through the game the way Shawn and I did, you might have had a better time.
Where you only catch a couple of Pokemon.
Yeah, you only catch what you need, and then you can go back later after you've hopefully had more fun with the main story and go back and collect everything.
Yeah, the Pokemon catching element of Pokemon is what I like about it, though. So it's a little like I don't know. It's discouraging because it feels like they are catering to an audience that is the opposite of me.
Right.
That's the thing. They keep changing who they're trying to cater to because it's less so like the pro gamers and it's more of like they're trying to cater to, I don't know,
Children.
people who just want to sit around and play with their Pokemon less than like actually fight with them. It's just not necessarily a bad direction to go, honestly.
I mean,
our
that's
generation
what
is
I
being
wanted
more
to
friendly
do.
to kids, and that's their main audience, so I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I don't think they're changing who they're catering to. It's just that I think a lot of people are getting tired that, you know, that Pokemon does not grow up with them. You know, like a lot of other franchises do.
Okay.
It
yeah.
really seems like it was in Black and White and Black and White 2, though. Like, it felt like, oh my god, they're taking another direction. They're going in, they're taking another step, and then, 5 steps back next gen.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
like,
I'm the weirdo that's over here like, but the fact that I can play with my Pokemon is the best thing in the world. Like, I'm like,
Oh no, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just
no, I know. I understand that
they're focusing more on that and less on like just
presenting a challenge.
Exclusive battle and challenge, yeah. Because
Yeah.
challenge hasn't really been in the game since Generation 4, which was egregiously hard.
Yeah.
Which is honestly a good thing. I think Generation 5 was pretty much my favorite experience playing through a Pokemon game. In fact, I played through Black and White more times than any other generation.
For some reason, Black and White didn't grab me, and I really don't know why. Like, when I played it at, like...
Anyways, I finished
Yeah.
Sceptile, so I'm going to do Shiny Sceptile now.
Yay!
Nice! But yeah, like, I don't know why Black and White didn't grab me the first time I played through it. Like, looking back on it, I get it. But I just think that the story they were going for was too complex for the format they had. And I think that's why I ended up frustrated and unhappy with it.
I thought it was fucking magic when I played it the first time.
I don't know, like I never felt like the characters got enough fleshing out, and that was what like if you were gonna go for that hard story.
Because, like, compared to every other Pokemon game, Black and White definitely spends the most time on its characters.
Oh,
I
yes.
know, which is why when it was vague, it made me upset.
Because, like, you go immediately into the next generation where you have 5 hangers-on, and none of them are worth a damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Shauna and Tierno and all of them, they have like 2-note personalities.
I have been playing X and Y again because that was the most readily available like thing to use for a soul lock that I'm doing with my friend. Which is a bad idea, y'all. Don't do it. I've killed 4 Pokemon. Thus I've killed 8 Pokemon, and I don't like that. But because we both forgot everything that was going on in that game, we don't remember it. we're just doing the soul lock in that game because of that. Like, I get that it's not... I really don't know why Black and White didn't grab me. It should have grabbed me. I just remember being really frustrated, though. Like, I felt interrupted a lot.
What's a soul lock?
It's a Nuzlocke, except where you and someone else, the Pokemon that we both caught on Route 1, if one of them dies, the other one dies. Like, they're destiny tied.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's kind of like the wedlock, but you're two different people.
I don't know what a wedlock is either.
It's where you ship your Pokemon. It's stupid. Don't worry.
Wedlock is where you haven't been married yet, but you've done the naughty things.
Oh, just being human then.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like little variations on the Nuzlocke that all essentially do the same thing. They're supposed to make the Nuzlocke harder or whatever, but they're just like Nuzlocks with a few silly extra rules.
Gotcha.
I mean, that is really it. It's just more like I'm doing the soul lock just because it's like an excuse to spend some time with my friend on a semi-regular basis. Like, it's good. So like that's why I'm playing it that way and enjoying it. And she likes having extra challenge, and I'm over here like, you challenge me so much, I'm intimidated. I say that because every time we've done Fire Emblem, she's trounced my team. She has beaten everything, every challenge that, like, we've set forth for one another. Like, I don't know, I'm just over here, like, crushed. And I'm like, this is okay. This is fine.
This sprite is definitely why they changed how they were doing shinies. The palette sprite swap worked in such a way that you can't even see his highlights anymore. They've just blended into the rest of his head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they changed the way they do shinies, though, because they're much more interesting shinies now.
Yeah, now that they just straight make them, except for Bolthund and his baby, because
Yamper, yeah, that's a yikes.
shinies I've seen in a long time.
That's
What?
a yikes.
What do they look like?
Oh god, it's bad, Tennelle. You're gonna blind yourself with neon.
Yamper
It's not even like that it's neon, it's that it makes a bad color scheme.
Well, yeah.
It's already a bad color scheme. What are you talking about?
It makes a worse one.
Okay.
It does
now
make a worse one.
Now I need to see this.
It just looks like the colors on your TV are wrong.
Right?
Nothing happened.
He
Yeah.
gave it a reddish hue.
Yeah, I don't... There's like next to nothing different there. I don't... Yeah, that's a bad shiny. Right up there with Scyther.
I hate
We can cry
colored
together.
ones. I hate the ones that, like, there's barely any difference.
There's barely any difference, but they still manage to make it literally worse, especially
Yeah, like when it's both
Shiny
ones, it's just like
Scyther.
randomly like purple instead on the main body. It's really bad.
All right.
That pink next to that yellow is so fucking horrible in Amber.
Oh god, yeah.
All right, now that this is done, I am moving on to the next Pokemon. Again, if you donate $5 or more, you can get added to the list, and we will do a different Pokemon.
Change
if you
up
want to
the
double check
order.
the list, it's in the description below, and you can scroll through all those, or you can do a Control F if you're on a computer, and type out the Pokemon's name, and if it's somewhere in that list, it'll show up. And then you can check the color and find out whether or not I've done that Pokemon.
I'm pressing F just because that's what you said is a Control F, and I'm like, F.
No, I said Control F.
I know, but F.
F!
That was my first thought was F in chat, alright?
You're gonna start something.
I know. It's gonna be a mistake, but we'll see.
It was
I
a
like
mistake.
A couple of the colors barely change shinies.
Have you
I like
looked
how-
at Scyther? Go look at
Scyther
Scyther and
turns
cry.
a little bit. Well, Scyther also has its cream bits changed to pink, so I can always tell it's shiny.
But that's the only thing that changes. The rest of
Well-
it is the exact same.
Okay,
Or
okay.
like a
It's a
vaguely
little
different
bluer of a green, but
Have y'all
It makes me
seen
so sad.
have y'all seen shiny Applin and Appleton and Flapple?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're green apples.
Yeah. They're green apples, but at the same time on Appleton it's like the tiniest difference.
Well, yeah.
Because it's just on the head. I was genuinely sad about that. That's why I said that. I'm like, but it's just the head.
I heard of the dupe.
I do have a shiny Appleton that's Gigantamax and has the hidden ability, and I still am marveling at that.
I'm
Nice.
hearing badoops.
Badoop.
I'm sorry, that's from me.
How dare you badoop in my presence?
Here, I'll put myself on Do Not Disturb. Now the badoops are
They've been silenced.
unhearable.
See, this is why I
Thank
headphones.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys echoing to yourselves?
No,
No.
not right now. But still, it's why I've got the headphones.
Yeah, no, I didn't even bother with headphones. I was like, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna harass Shawn.
I can take it. Oh, my
Anyone want to
glasses
hear
are
about how much
filthy.
I hate Pokemon? It's me, the Pokemon hater.
I mean, hey, Pokemon days don't have to all be about Pokemon appreciation. They can be about dumb bullshit too.
I mean, people have heard me complain time and time again about how Generation 1 was crap.
This is true, because it was.
I mean, it was, but at the same time, it's very nostalgic crap.
Yeah, that's still the same thing.
If you're nostalgic for shit, the shit dissolves. But no, like a lot of what I like about Gen 1 is actually the charm of how bad it is. Like all of the glitches and how like how different the sprite work is from all the rest of the games. Like it really feels like a different experience, and that's kind of what I appreciate about going back and playing Red and Blue and whatnot.
Oh, could you imagine if they released a game as buggy as Gen 1 today? Like, don't get me wrong.
I can imagine.
They still release pretty broken games, but not as bad as Gen 1.
I feel like they never really got all that much better at what they're doing.
I mean, to be fair, they do make handheld games, and...
Oh, a copy of Lily in every area.
Yeah!
Oh, and the grass textures, and they have this really convoluted algorithm for catching Pokemon. And
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's what I'm saying though, is that like, the programming it takes to make handheld games work is so very, very, very out of date compared to what kind of programming needs to go into making a console game work.
well, it's not going
And
to be a
Game
problem
Freak
anymore
just
now
really
that
hasn't figured
handheld
it
is
out.
dead.
Yeah, well, no, it is a problem because now you have a whole lot of these handheld studios that are just like dead in the water because they don't know how to program for console.
Because, let's be fair, Fire Emblem Three Houses looks like shit.
Yeah, it does.
And, like,
I fucking
I
love it.
tried it.
like, no one talks about how bad that
No,
game
people
looks.
do talk about how bad it looks. It's just that we love everything else about it.
Everybody
Yeah.
just wants to talk about their waifus.
Okay, listen. My husbando is great.
Wow, something I can agree with Shawn about.
I don't know, I've never really been super enthused about anime people.
Shawn,
I love
Shawn.
Claude.
you take that back.
Okay, it's true.
You are a filthy liar.
They're all generic, though.
What, Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
A bit.
Like, I honestly feel like all of the characters are more one note than they needed to be.
Yeah,
Well, the thing
okay.
A
is-
lot of
that
them
they
are also
put-
XPs of characters in older games.
Not
They also
as
put
much
a
in Three
lot of
Houses.
characters in though.
Like, Three Houses, I think Three Houses has the more unique cast compared to previous games. I just mean, like, in terms of, like, we saw a huge thing happen in Fates where they literally made the same character again, just slapped a different name on top of them. Like, that
Sorry,
happened in
what?
Fates. Yeah, in Fates, but for between Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates, they just took the same characters that were, like, popular and, like, gave them a different outfit and slapped a new name on them. And they were just,
Oh, no.
they had the same personality. The art looked exactly the same. I hated it. So I'm really happy that at least Three Houses has characters that aren't absolute clones.
Yep. Well, okay. That's the thing.
I mean,
don't
some
remember the
characters in
studio-
Fates. Hold on. So
Yeah.
some characters in Fates, to be fair, were literally like transported from Awakening in a weird way, but like there were other characters that definitely weren't, and I'm pissed about it. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
What I was going to say is, I understand. Shit.
I'm sorry. I'm really pissed about
understand
Fates.
I'm
I
trying-
really hate Fates.
Okay, the studio that works on Fire Emblem, they know what people like out of their games, and they spend all of their effort on that, which is why
Yeah.
everything else looks like garbage.
Well, a part of it too, in theory, is that Three Houses was probably originally being made for the 3DS before Nintendo wasn't quite ready to jump ship from the 3DS. And so I'm gonna bet that most of their core programming was for the 3DS.
I'm gonna bet so too, because those textures, man.
I know, and I'm sitting here like, I get it, and I'm like, I wish those backgrounds didn't even exist for the freaking support conversations. I'd rather it be on a black screen.
They hurt.
Like, it's so bad. I get it, but
And
when I
it's
think
one of
about
those-
the fact that they were going to be probably entirely still with just their character portrait there while some text scrolled on the screen.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, if those backgrounds had been there for a 3DS game, like, I wouldn't have bat an eye. Like, the first
Right.
time they showed up, I would have been like, oh, okay. But then, like, I would have gotten over it, you know?
All right, so I see what we're doing here.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But for
Yeah.
it being a console game, you're just a little like,
See,
Yeah.
I have a secret issue with Fire
Every
Emblem,
reviewer I've watched has commented on the textures of the backgrounds.
yeah.
Okay, so sorry, go ahead, Moon.
I have a very petty reason for not liking Fire Emblem, and that's that Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is so much of a better tactics game that I cannot get into the Fire Emblem games because they're so much more simple and boring and garbage in comparison.
Well,
Fair.
which ones have you tried to play?
I have tried to play Sacred Stones, Awakening, and one other that I don't remember the name of.
Okay, well, the two
yeah.
you listed are literally considered the easiest in the entire franchise.
Okay. But they're the
So-
ones that people said they liked the most. So those are the ones that I tried.
I like Sacred Stones a lot because of the characters within it, not so much because of the mechanics.
I hate the rock, paper, scissors system. I hate that the
gone.
characters only have like one move per character. I hate that weapons degrade over time. And like the tile-based gameplay either feels really, really cheap on the opponent's side, or like to the point where like I don't even feel like I'm playing on a map because everyone's so close to each other.
Okay. Those are valid.
I really like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I wish more people would play that or just the original Final Fantasy Tactics, which I've played a bit of, and it's just as fun. It's
I've
one of
wanted
those
to
things.
play them, but I just haven't gotten around to them.
I think I've touched so here's the thing. I don't think when I tried playing Final Fantasy Tactics that I was actually in a place where I could appreciate it at all. And I could barely appreciate Fire Emblem Awakening, and that was my first Fire Emblem game. Like, and so I want to try.
Pretty far in Awakening, and I was just kind of sitting around waiting for the game to start.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like, that's like because it really doesn't quite start really until like chapter 12 or 13. I get that. But like it's like I didn't attach to any of the characters in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Really?
Like, I didn't attach to my units at all. No, like
That's kind of
I
That's
and I
odd
don't know.
because, like, I feel like the way that the gameplay works allows for you to actually feel more attached to units like that because they're all of your own devices, you know. You can basically make them be whatever you want them to be, which is what they're like Pokemon to me.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know, that's just what I think happened back then, like, in part, and then the other part was, like, tactics was way over my fucking head. Like, you have no idea how bad I was at Awakening when I started, and I was like, I insisted on playing in classic mode, and so I reset battles constantly.
Well,
Even
it's
when I
okay,
tried to play
everybody plays
casual mode, I
classic
kept
mode, does the
reset
same
it.
thing.
Listen, I tried to reset constantly even when I did casual mode, okay? I was like, no, they need the experience. I'm like, reset anyway, so it... So I was just bad. And so, like, I think that's why that didn't quite end up working out. So I should try it again. But I still really like Fire Emblem. I
Well,
like
if
my
you ever
generic
want some
anime
Final
plot.
Fantasy Tactics Advanced tips or want to know what something means, I can just tell you off the fucking top of my head because I have every single bit of that game like installed on my body, like in a
Okay.
hard drive.
I'll see if I can find a way to play it soon and give it another shot, because I should. Actually, wait, no, not soon. Not soon. I'm starting interviews soon. Not soon at all. I'm not gonna play anything again until March.
Played at work.
I don't.
Cat
You don't
lover with
understand.
insane obsession with cats pays $3 Australian and says I can't get a free shout out, so I will pay for one. Thank you for the $3.
It's not about work, Moon Kitty. It's that I'm literally going to graduate school interviews
Oh.
throughout February and then going to a
Play games at
conference.
school. Play games at school.
I'm not gonna play games during my interviews. I need this. I need this so bad. I need, like, yeah, I will play on the plane if I can find a copy, and that's about it. That's genuinely all I can offer. So I will play,
Gorgeous.
but I can't play because I've got to, like, I need to get into these programs. I can't. Oh, sorry. I'm, like, thinking about it again. It was just like, oh god.
I'm not being serious about you playing things at school.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
You're giving her PTSD. And it
I'm
hasn't even
scared.
happened yet.
I'm scared, okay?
You'll be
So,
fine.
Pat, when are you gonna play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance?
Sorry.
Oh, they remake Tactics. No, they already
you
did.
just
They
say
remade
chat?
the original Tactics.
No, she said Shawn.
Did you say Shawn? I heard
I said
chat.
Oh,
I heard chat, yeah.
Yeah, no, they already remade the original Tactics. They made it War of the Lions. They put it on the PSP a while ago. I don't think that they're going to make any more Final Fantasy Tactics games. I think that the person who was in charge of them moved on from the company, and I think the art director also moved on from the company. So, yeah. Rest in peace.
I'll play it eventually. It's probably something I'll bring to the stream. I don't know. It's one of those games that, like, I played a brief bit of it when it first came out because my friend had it on his Game Boy, and then, like, nothing past that because I didn't own my own for the longest time.
It's understandable.
People are saying in chat pre-TSD, and I'm like, that's fitting. But at the same time, like, I did interviews last year and I didn't get in, so now I'm just, like, extra stressed. I think I've got a much better chance this time around, but I'm still, like...
Stressful.
I just want to be in grad school. And I know that sounds like a weird thing. I'm asking to be stressed, but...
I pay people a bunch of money.
No. The whole point is that I'm not going to be paying these people money. No, that is half the point.
Nani?
So I've only applied to programs that are going to pay me to go to their school. Granted, I still have to do a little bit of work to be paid to go to school, but I don't have to pay tuition because I do the work and go to school. So I do, like, a couple of classes, or I do research.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah. So
you do a couple of classes as in, like, teach the classes or take them?
Teach the classes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that's the whole point about how and where I'm applying is I am guaranteed funding for 5 years and going and I may need to take out a small loan, but that will be like the most. So I mean it's competitive for many reasons, and a part of that is probably just because funding. So like I'm
Without
gonna
my
go.
funding, I can't be a state alchemist anymore.
Exactly. Man.
Well, Water, you're not
Yeah.
allowed to have any children or dogs. Okay?
God damn. This is one thing I want. It's children and dogs. Ugh. What about cats? What about cats?
Maybe living beings are just a bad idea.
Okay, no, but I genuinely, after having had that cat for 2 days previously, now,
It's
like,
I
this
need a
month,
cat.
I need a cat. Oh my god, I need a cat in my life so bad.
I am so sorry about that cat.
Oh, it's okay. I honestly, I think everything worked out really well, and that whole case is like I got to have a trial run of having a cat to confirm I do want a cat because I've not ever owned a cat, and I got to just be loved by it. I got to understand also like what I'll need to do for my allergies. And I learned a bunch because like you told me a bunch about how I need to take care of the cat, and everybody else and our lovely friend server had told me everything to do about taking care of the cat, and it was cool. I felt really capable, and he has a really nice owner, and he went back to them, and
Fixed yet?
yeah, he's getting fixed. Yeah, he was. Did you see the only reason why he wasn't fixed yet?
I saw, but at the same time I was thinking, I guess, I suppose. I
I don't think it's her. I think it's the vet clinic she's at, because when she told me of the vet clinic she went to, those are the same people that almost killed my pet rats because I was giving them 10 times their dose of antibiotics.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, see, like it's an understandable as to why you wouldn't fix a female cat, but when it comes to a male cat, it just doesn't line up to me.
Oh,
I
guess
mean,
that's
but
true.
like, but he wouldn't, like, the vet wouldn't, like, refuse to even give him the vaccines until he'd, like, had the surgeries to make sure his heart was okay. Like, I don't know what it's about. I don't
That's
get it.
between
I don't,
her and her vet.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's such a tiny chemical process for the males now. It can be done so quickly and so easily that it's like,
Why not?
done. You know, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement, but, like, it's not because of her. Like through just talking with her, it's like she is a good cat owner trying to do her best and trying to get things done. He'd literally only been like eligible for getting to be neutered for like a week then because he'd gotten ringworm. Like he just recovered from ringworm when he got out. So it's like I'm not mad at her. It's like I just think everything worked out for the better because I really don't need to have a cat right now while I'm about to go do interviews and I'm about to go move. But now I know, and now I know how to manage it too. So I'm gonna move, and then in July, when I'm moved, I'm gonna go adopt a cat. Either that or I may buy a cat. I don't know. I might buy a cat from a reputable breeder because I really like a couple of breeds, or I want to maybe get like a Russian blue and have less allergen. Maybe.
Wouldn't get a purebred cat.
I get it. I know.
mean, it's, the only issue is that, like, when it comes to personality, all cats are the same, you know?
Oh, I totally agree.
I disagree. Peridot is not like any other cat I've ever met.
Well, no, I mean, like,
No, what
it's
I
not
mean
like
is that they all have the
individually,
same
yes.
capabilities of being good or bad.
Okay, there, yes, that's true.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like
the
with
old, like,
dogs where you have
my
specific
my main
personalities
reason,
linked to a breed.
yeah, my main reason for getting a bred cat of any kind is just some breeds are like guaranteed to have lower allergen levels.
Mm-hmm. So some cats definitely have thicker or thinner fur than other cats. But...
Okay, no, so I've done a lot of research into the allergen part of cats.
Mm-hmm.
So just listen for a moment. It's not about their fur. It's actually about a protein in their saliva, and since they groom themselves, it's on their fur, and then
Oh, so you're
becomes a
allergic
dander
to
thing.
the saliva, not the dander?
I mean, it's all listed as dander, but it's technically it's all the same thing. It's always listed as dander on your test, but it is about that saliva.
Mm.
Yeah.
So is it like a chemical problem?
Yeah, it's like a protein in their saliva. So yeah, it's a chemical issue. So like it's some breeds are known to have lower levels of that protein in their saliva. So Russian blues, Siberians, Bengals, Ossicats, I know I'm forgetting a few. But like they're all known to have lower levels. It varies how low the level is, but like it's not. So I don't have to go get a Sphinx cat, basically.
Well, I do know that like when it comes to the fur spreading around, that's usually people go for the more naked cats because the fur carries all of that shit on it wherever it is.
Yeah.
But
Which is a consideration too. But I actually really like fluffy cats, and honestly, super honestly, if I were going to buy a purebred cat, I'd probably just buy a Turkish Angora because I've always loved how Turkish Angoras look. But I will look at adopting first and foremost because that is proper and appropriate, and also I don't really have the money to spend to go buy a purebred cat.
how were you with the cat there though? Were you having allergic reactions to him?
I was having allergic reactions to him. So like the thing is I've been on allergy injections for almost 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So my allergies have finally become mild as opposed to being more severe.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I was having allergy issues, yeah, like my nose was itching, my eyes would kind of itch a little bit, and he was definitely all up in my face pretty frequently, which was super cute. I loved him for it, but definitely was like causing some issues.
Mm-hmm.
I've since like heard and learned about there's like some wipes you can use that are just like it like doesn't bother the cat or anything, but it just kind of wipes off that protein a little bit to help reduce that. And also I think that once I move out of West Virginia, I'm gonna be better off because I'm allergic to the state as it is. And I think
The state?
I'm allergic to the state. Like genuinely, like ever since I moved here,
A lot of the
like
pollens.
oh, I have such bad allergies at all times of the year here. When I moved here, I started waking up consistently at 3 a.m. and sneezing for half an hour. It was the worst thing in the world.
Oh no.
So-
Is it some like pollen or something
Yeah.
outside?
Yeah, lots of pollen, lots of outside. Like everything in the state. It turns out I'm also allergic to both kinds of dust mites, so like that didn't help. So I was like I would get exposed during the day, and then like anytime dust got stirred up at night, I would be like having issues. So I think when I move somewhere else, I'm not going to have as much allergy issues.
Where are you
And
gonna go? Like Texas, Arizona?
Texas is where 2 of my interviews are, so possibly.
Oh.
Quite possibly. And my other interviews are in Georgia and in New York. And I know that that doesn't necessarily mean it'll cut out all the allergens, but it'll be different levels, because like I didn't have the same level of allergy issues when I lived in North Carolina.
I think like if you go farther north, you're gonna get it like worse in the spring, but not as worse in the winter.
Yeah.
Which, like, I can cope with it a lot better now. Like I said, my allergies have become much milder. Thank God. It's been 6 years. It's been 6 years of shots.
Something I noticed about the
500 years.
In both arms, I got shots, alright?
no.
On a bi-weekly basis for a long-ass time, and then weekly, and then just in, like, the past year, gone down to 2 weeks and then 3 weeks. It's been a lot. And I got a septoplasty this year, so, like, I had my nose, like, restructured inside to help. So, I've done all the things, and like I said, it was definitely tolerable having the cat here now. I just think I'm gonna be doing better when I move.
By the way, Swampert's done.
Yay!
Swampert!
That's its name?
Yep.
Swampert!
Oh.
Robert.
When I was a kid, I had to get blood tests constantly.
Oh,
I didn't know
man.
what was wrong with me, and they never figured out what was wrong with me. But that's they sure did take a
boy.
lot of blood.
Rip.
Now moving on to Pinata Duck. Pineapple Duck, I should say. Wearing a sombrero.
Pineapple duck.
What a crazy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Actually, I hate it. It actually freaked me the hell out when I played that game.
It looks nothing like its pre-evolutions,
I
I
know,
love
right?
it when it dances.
It's
which is
really
all
cute.
the time.
I love it
never
when
not
when it
dancing.
moves.
He knows how to move and jam.
A still sprite just doesn't capture his essence.
I don't know. I'd party with this dude.
A cutout standee of him.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Just that
just thinking back to the weekend with the cat for a moment, and I'm just like, that was such a good weekend. Having a cat was so nice. He was so sweet. And also, I definitely was able to, like, bury my face in his fur and not just be unable to breathe.
I mean, I think, if I remember correctly, don't most people have, like, a mild cat allergy?
I mean, a lot of people do, yeah. Oh, where's that? Yeah, it's a lot of people do have cat allergies, and like it definitely is manageable. That's why there's that's why there are those wipes that I talked about. Like that's why those exist. So like I know it's manageable, and it wouldn't have been manageable before. I'll just have to be really careful about making sure I keep up with maintenance if I ever want my mom to come visit my apartment. But honestly,
Is she hyperallergic?
she's not hyper allergic. She thinks she's more allergic than she is. Really, Mom just doesn't like pet fur. If we're entirely honest, my mom just doesn't like pet fur. She won't even stay in my sister's house with her 2 dogs just because her 2 dogs shed a lot.
The weird thing is my grandma's exactly like that, and she lives on a farm. And I'm just like, who are you kidding yourself? Why?
No, like,
I mean,
my mom genuinely
isn't
is
that the
allergic to
grandma
cats,
that
to be
came
fair.
From that age of, you marry someone and you stick with them forever.
Yeah,
So that's why.
yeah.
That's why she's stuck on a farm.
Led to
Yeah.
a life of farm.
Uh-huh.
But was there truly no hint of farm before she married this person?
Well, stupid high school mistake means you're getting married,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ah,
Oh,
so they
Loveless
did
marriage.
the wedlock. They did the
Oh.
wedlock thing.
Oh yeah, that thing we were talking about earlier.
They ran a wedlock.
Yeah, they play Pokemon together.
And then their
Pretty sure
families
Crap,
got.
the hiccups are
neither of
back.
them even knows what Pokemon is, and even if they did, they probably think it's satanic. So
Oh, when I was a little kid, my grandpa, before he died, he once, like, he tried to suggest new Pokemon to me. And I
Uh-huh.
remember specifically one of his Pokemon ideas was a groundhog who turns you into a ping pong ball and then beats you across the table over and over again. And I had to go, Grandpa, that isn't what Pokemon are like. Over and over again. Every single Pokemon idea he had, I had to go, Grandpa, that's not what Pokemon are like.
Oh boy. No,
He's just
my
having
grandma
fun.
And so
No, he was making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sure.
my grandma is the type of grandma that when my sisters are 11 and 14 years older than me, and she lives right next door and babysat all of us, like, while we were growing up. And no TV was allowed, but if you did get to watch TV like 1 hour a day while you were over there, And my oldest sister was not allowed to watch the Smurfs because they were satanic.
There's a wizard in the Smurfs, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was very specifically because his name is Gargamel.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's his name.
Yep.
Sorry, y'all.
I see you still have your hiccups.
They came back.
With a vengeance.
Oh. Oh. To be fair, my mom is genuinely allergic to the cats. We did briefly have cats in my life. But she also got whooping cough around the same time that they like matured into actual cats, where she's not allergic to kittens, but she was allergic to cats. And then she got whooping cough and was like just failing to breathe, and also had a hernia that was like causing her breathing problems. So she just has memories of it being a lot worse than it actually is.
I can see that.
Which is totally fair. Like, I don't want to put her through that. Like, I'm not gonna like make her sit in a room with just a bunch of cat hair. But I'd be like, all right, Mom, you have your secluded room that has no cat hair. The cats will never go inside. And then, like, I will vacuum the heck out of everything, and the cats will stay in one room when you're, like, here. But she's not gonna go for it. If she ever visits, it'll be in a hotel.
Where's your nose? There's your nose.
Where's your
I thought you were talking to me
Guys.
for a moment, and I was like, should I be doing that? Is that what I should be doing here? I don't know.
Water, where's your nose?
I don't know, Shawn. It's gone. I'm the one hiccuping. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about the Smurfs because I'm pretty sure that Gargamel is a name that was based on like some storybook character or something, but wasn't like religious in origin.
Probably.
So
Knowing
it's funny
Christianity.
Yeah.
The name Gargamel specifically is what got you there.
Uh-huh. Well, got my older sister, because the Smurfs
Yeah.
were a popular thing when she was young.
For you, it was things like Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't play Pokemon until Black and White. Not because I didn't want to. I was as obsessed with it as everybody else, but, that was absolutely forbidden.
That was a big fat nope from the
Yeah.
parents.
I brought home Pokemon cards once. And hid them, because a friend gave them to me. And my mom found them and threw them away.
And that's sad.
Think they finally calmed down.
The hiccups?
Yeah, I muted on my mic for a moment.
Glad
Sorry,
they
chat.
are gone.
Sorry, chat. They'll probably be back at some point, and just how it is.
You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had one friend. I see someone who said that like they weren't allowed to watch Disney movies or something like that in chat. And yeah, I had a friend who their parents took their kids to Disney World like every 2 or 3 years. Enough so that the kids got sick of going. But the kids weren't allowed to watch any Disney movies.
What? the
People
hell?
are weird.
People be wild.
I mean, I knew a couple kids who were like their parents were picky choosy about which Disney movies they were allowed to see. Like Hercules was a big no because it showcased some a different religion essentially, even if it was in a comical context. And the fact that Hercules had, you know, gods and goddesses in it of a different culture, that was why they were just never allowed to see it. And there were a couple others for even stupider reasons, and they obviously Little Mermaid, Poseidon, but like just, you know.
Sorry,
shit.
wait. What did you say? Did you say Poseidon?
I can't pronounce words.
I was like,
Sorry, are you referring to Poseidon?
Sorry, I had no idea what that was even supposed to be
I
until
was
we
like,
sat on it a
Sounds
moment.
like
I was
you
like,
read things more often than you say them.
yes, that was the case for me with herbs and also with Scourge.
You know, there's an entire song about this.
I'm sorry. You're making fun of me this stream. I get to poke fun back.
I was just more so thrown for a loop. Like, I just had no idea what you were talking about. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
same.
poison
Oh,
on.
freak.
Like,
Does
I
it get
even know it's
poison?
pronounced Poseidon. My brain decided that it was Poseidon.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's
Like a
fair.
dinosaur.
It does look like
It's
that.
completely fair. I've pronounced so many things wrong. I mean, I'm
That's
doing a
right, Tony, and
Pokemon
I'm
stream,
like-
and everyone argues with every way I say them.
Y'all, my ceiling light. So there are like 4 light bulbs on my ceiling fan, right?
Mhm.
Now there's only 1 remaining. I'd
Oh.
had 2. I'm down to 1.
Time to change your light bulbs.
I went and bought more light bulbs, and I thought I specifically like looked for the ones with the small bottoms, and thought I bought those, and it turns out they don't have small bottoms.
Oh, rip.
So I don't have light bulbs.
How many waters does it take to change a light bulb?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Rudy Polo.
Shawn, what did I tell you about not stressing your voice?
That's not stressing my voice at all.
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting that at all.
Oh, I thought he just had like he choked on his water or something.
Oh, of course we know how to pronounce BD's name.
Okay.
Bidet! I made that mistake a lot for a bit there, and then I thought about it before you reached in the Let's Play, and I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Actually, no, I didn't think about that. I said it in person with Taylor, my friend Taylor, and Taylor was like, Audrey, isn't that the toilet thing? And I was like, oh no!
Oh no!
So yes,
mean,
we do know
but
how to
fits.
pronounce it correctly, but
It's beady.
you gotta remember, we recorded that Let's Play a while ago, so you're gonna have to stick with the way we pronounce it, and there's no going back.
Oh, was it really supposed to be pronounced speed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually, for serious, really Bead.
Lame.
Beady.
Yeah, we call him Beady.
I like Beady better, so he's gonna be Beady forever, and I'm not gonna care. There will be no fucks given.
Mm-hmm.
I want to call him Bayday.
Beady.
Bayday, let it rip!
In Gen 4, the person who
Oh,
owns
yeah.
the computer system is Bebe. So when I say when I see another Pokemon character with just a slight differentiation in spelling, you know, it's Bayday.
Yeah.
Our friend
yeah.
Bayday.
Our good friend Bayday.
He's actually my favorite character in this new game.
Same.
I appreciate
He's
him
really
being
high
there.
up there.
He's fun.
I
I'm
love
glad
his
that
little
they have
arc.
somebody who's a jerk for fucking once.
Yeah. Just kind of like irredeemable too. Like he's fun to have around. Like he's a likable jerk, but like it's not like he does grow as a person like throughout the game. But still, you just kind of like end off and you're like, still an asshole. I see. Good, good.
If you want to see more of Beady, pay attention to tomorrow's episode.
Wink wonk.
Wink, wonk, wonk, wink, 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 wonk, wonk, wonk. A lot
Dude.
happens next episode. Like, a lot. Like, a lot of holy crap, a lot.
Yeah.
Like they
that is
put
the
all of their
episode for
stuff
that.
in the same area of the game a lot.
Sorry, what?
Like
They put all the
plot
story
stuff
in
in
the
the
same-
same area of the game a lot.
We're not quite that far a lot.
You're
Well,
almost to that far a
kind
lot,
of.
actually. You kind of are.
You're in the mini a lot. That happens before that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're fighting the ghost a lot. Jim.
We're fighting the ghosts a lot. I'm like, wait, what?
2, ghost a lot. Ghost a lot. Ghost a lot. Dun 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 dun.
On second thought, let's not. It's just a silly place.
It's only a model.
Be determined to watch tomorrow's episode. That honor thing.
Nice.
Tomorrow's episode is also a premiere starting at 5 o'clock 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The only way I'm going to be able to be there is if I sit in my car when I'm done babysitting and stare at the phone.
I mean, we try
And that's
to do
if I get out at 5.
We like to do the gym battles as premieres because they're the big, exciting events.
Have you guys noticed actually a lower viewership with videos you premiere than with videos you publish normally?
I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah.
Why?
I published a video as a premiere vaguely recently, and it's a video from probably my most popular string of things I do, and it did worse than a normal video. And I'm not sure if it's the fact that I published it later on in the day, or if it's the fact that I premiered it.
No, I feel like usually when I premiere it gets more views.
It definitely gets more views at the beginning.
Yeah.
In the long run,
I don't know. I've only premiered things about twice, I think, and both times the videos have been sunken in views compared to my other videos, which is really
strange.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's just because your viewership is not used to it or something.
Maybe. It also wasn't set to premiere for very long, only like a few hours.
Well, see, that's usually not a problem. We only set our stuff up to premiere like a half hour beforehand.
Yeah, because
that way we don't have a chat. We have to. Yeah, you have to monitor the chat for the whole time you have it set to premiere.
Yeah, and I just don't want to do that, especially if I'm not around, and I don't want to have force someone else to just sit around watching a chat room all afternoon.
Yeah.
So
can we talk about
why?
Can we talk about the headcanon that Opal is a trans woman, because I love it.
Opal
Gym leader Opal.
Oh, gym leader Opal.
I'm down with that. Why not?
I love that headcanon. It just fits so well to me.
Wow.
Who said I was a trans woman?
They're right.
Because they'd be correct. You don't get this fabulous just by being born this way.
Oh, it's so true, though.
You gotta work for it, honey.
I love trans Opal so much.
I just love Opal.
Opal is
I love Opal, too. Like, Opal herself is fantastic. She just is next to you. Well, thanks for letting me watch, dearie. And you're like, holy shit, Grandma.
Question! Will you be watching tomorrow's episode?
I'll try.
Wait, wrong gym. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Shawn.
It doesn't hurt my throat.
Yes, it does.
sorry,
you
I did
cannot
this.
lie to me. You
This
cannot
one's on
scream
me.
like that. And even though it doesn't feel like it's hurting your voice, it is.
Okay, fine. That's
on
probably
me.
more correct.
Of course it is.
Oh, we have really quiet boy. The mask on tomorrow. Will you be there? I haven't actually heard your voice for him yet, so that's just what I just went for.
That's pretty close.
Hi, I don't remember my name.
I don't either. God damn it.
I'm boring ghost kid.
Oh, snap.
How rude.
He's not boring. He's just
He's just boring.
My final Pokemon's gonna kick your ass.
Oh, good.
The second time I played through the game, because I've played through this game 3 times now. The second time I played through it, his final Pokemon wiped my team 3 times in a row. It was stupid.
That's brutal. Alistair, right?
That's his name.
Alistair's not a name that I feel like fits him all that well.
I mean,
it's a spooky name.
It's a very British name.
It's very pompous, though, for what is like a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Which
get
maybe
to
that
meet him.
fits. Oh, right, you have Sword.
Yeah, I got Sword because everybody on my friends list had Shield. I actually scrolled through and saw what everyone was playing before buying the game, and I was like, yeah, Sword, because literally none of these people except for Yoshi has Sword.
That's a good way to go about it if you don't care.
I didn't think I was going to buy the game for a while, and I was so when Shawn and Teal were like, which one are we playing? I was like, I'm voting Shield. I want to live vicariously through them. And then I was like, maybe like 2 days after episode 1 came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm having a shit week. I'm gonna buy Pokemon.
I am glad that I got Sword, though, because Sword is the one that had a native Slurpuff.
I thought you were going to say a native slur, and I'm like,
what?
what?
No. Swirlix. I love Slurpuff. I love using Slurpuff. I've been having a bit of trouble because some of the moves I use on Slurpuff are kind of mysteriously missing in this game. But, you know.
Hey, look, Ludicolo's done.
Yay! Oh, what a party guy.
Alright, so that's 4.
Very nice.
So 4. 4 so 4. Oh, God.
Shawn.
That's the sound of me getting a
cough
drop. Alright, so now we get to move on to the next Pokemon. Shiftry, Slacking, and Mega Mawile.
Mawile! I love Mawile so much.
Mawile's great.
That's such a great design. I love that they made it fairy too. Like, I love that when they brought fairy Pokemon, that being part fairy. Like, that's a good decision. That's a good retroactive typing. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It shall lure you in and eat your face.
Yes!
Alright, well, let's start getting the imagery. Oop, I just typed shifty. You know what I'm not a super big fan of? If you Google a Pokemon and, like, off to the side, Google will be like, it's this Pokemon, and here's a little description about it. And the first image we're going to show you is a fake Mega Evolution.
Which Pokemon?
Multiple times. Like, I just looked up Ludicolo a little bit ago, and the image that shows up first on Google, like, not even the Google image search, is a fake Mega form, or fake alternate form to Ludicolo. It's like, why? Sure, that's like a fake... It's like a fun image, but that's not the official artwork. Why are you doing this? And it's happened with other Pokemon as well.
It's not even the version of that image that shows up on Google search. It's like an oversaturated version of that image that's been, like, modified and placed there.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird.
I feel like I have to look for this now.
Just type in Ludicolo, nothing else, into Google, and the image that shows up right there on the first page is a fake mon.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Oh my god, it is! What the hell?
Okay, I'm gonna have to share this with people in just a
Sorry, that would be
moment.
that would be a way better final evolution form. Not gonna lie.
I'm just gonna give Google some feedback on that one.
All right, let's.
Oh, is there a thing for that? Oh, I'll do that later. I'm tired.
All right, so this is what I'm talking about. Right here, search for Ludicolo on Google. You get like actual results for it on a bunch of the big websites. But this image is not real. This is very fake. It's a cute idea, but it is not in any way real.
Official or real or... Yeah, that's
You know
not...
what's funny is that it used to be that if you looked up Squirrel Flight, it said that her significant other was Ashfur. It's not
What?
like that anymore, but for a period of time.
Like, looked her up as in just Googled her?
Like, if you just Googled Squirrel Flight, it used to say, under significant other, Ashfur. It doesn't anymore. It says Brambleclaw now.
You know, now I just Googled squirrel flight, and I like that. People also ask, do Brambleclaw and Squirrel Flight have kids? Does Brambleclaw forgive Squirrel Flight? Are Squirrel Flight and Brambleclaw related? Who killed Ashfur? Is Greystripe dead? Why is Ashfur in StarClan? Seeing what people Google is a treat.
The top image for Greystripe is a picture of him from Starkit's Prophecy.
Oh gosh, wait.
Wait, for who again? Ash Kit?
For
Wait,
Greystripe.
oh my god!
You can see a bit of Starkit next to him.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Wait,
It
who are
really
we-
is.
Who is this? Who? What was the name?
Greystripe.
Greystripe.
With an A. It's not E, it's A.
Oh, well, why?
Because
Oh,
it's Britain.
You're right. It is. It's just Moon Kitty's art.
Starkit's cheek is in the frame.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
like a
pretty
tiny
good.
bit of her eye. Oh my god. I love it.
That's some good stuff. And I'm going to be right back because nature calls and I need to use the bathroom. So I'll be back in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I love Googling.
Great, we can talk shit about him now, finally.
I can still hear you.
Lies!
Headphones on. They're blue. They're wireless.
Bluetooth? Oh man. Damn it.
I love looking up warrior names and seeing what Google Images shows off. Because, like, oftentimes you get, like, this blast from the past where you're like, oh my god, I haven't seen that art since 2008.
Oh man. No, what sent me earlier today was someone in a server that we're in it's being like Frontline by Pillar came up on their Spotify and was like, yeah, jamming, and I'm like, oh my god, that sent me. Do y'all remember that PMV?
Which PMV? What is it called?
Frontline?
Yes,
Everybody with
yes.
your fist raised high.
Yep.
Let me hear your battle cry tonight. Oh my god. It just sent me so far. I got so hyped. I was like, suddenly I'm in 8th grade.
Here I just got a blast from the past. Art from Invader Tiger Star. I think that was
Oh,
her name.
yeah.
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 Oh, man. Cause she... Oh, no, wait. Invader Tiger Star and Tribble of Doom were two different people, but I got them confused frequently.
Oh yeah, they do have a similar art style, don't they?
I think one of them did flawed design, and then another for Tiger Star, and the other one did like remember the name as like a PMV AMV thing, and I get them confused all the time now.
Well, no, I don't think Invader Tiger Star did PMVs. I think they were just a DeviantArt artist.
Oh, okay. I still got them confused, obviously.
Like,
Somebody did a remember the name. Actually, no, many people did remember the name with Tiger Claw and Fireheart.
oh
It
my
was
God,
constant.
I I remember this old Okami crossover
yeah.
squirrel flight art.
You can't block me in the bathroom even if you wanted to.
Oh my god!
Oh, here it is. This
Yes.
freaking picture was in every single AMV
I'm
about
back
squirrel
now.
flight for the longest time.
Dude,
scared me,
these
Shawn.
artworks were thebomb.com. I love these. The old Okami warrior cat crossover art.
I know it was Silver the puppy doing it later on, but like way back when, these ones specifically. I'll link it for the chat because.
Oh, they were common. Oh man.
Oh, this crow feather one gives me life.
I have not seen these before. So here's the thing. I very limitedly explored fandom at that age. Yeah, I think Invader Tiger Star's art was just frequently shown in PMVs, I think is why I recognize it so much.
Oh yeah, and they were pissed off that people kept stealing their artwork for PMVs. I remember reading.
I mean, fair.
Oh, the thing that makes him look like Triple of Doom is definitely the way they draw these eyes
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and the big muzzles.
Who's crying?
Oh, it's Awesomoss. He's like way off in the distance. I can get him.
Awesomoss.
Awesome. Oh, baby.
I love him. God, I want a cat.
Mossy.
Oh.
Okay, boss man, you want to sit with me? I'm such a good boy. Yeah. You sound like you're so mean.
No, he sounds
he's
like
actually
he
being
just...
like please pet me when he sounds like he's being a total little jerk.
To me, it sounds like he's a baby begging for attention.
That's what he is.
Mwah. Yeah, I've closed out of my sound design stuff. I'm not doing any more tonight. That's just the reality of it.
What? I mean, you're talking. That's fair.
I think I could get the rest of it done tomorrow, or at least close to done. I've also gotta do laundry tomorrow.
Oh, laundry's the worst.
I was gonna go today, but then my mom texted in the morning, because I usually do laundry at her place. She's like, yeah, so, I've got a fever and a really bad cold and you need to stay the fuck away. I was like, oh, okay.
Got a fever of 103. Come on,
I recognize that song.
I saw that there's a Warriors Okami map open. That looks really cool.
Hot-blooded.
Yeah, it does. I'm excited. No, so I have to do coin laundry now, and I'm like, yeah, that's downstairs. That feels like a lot more effort somehow than just going to my mom's, even though mom's requires a whole drive and stuff. Mom's got nicer washer and dryer. That's really what it comes down to. But I'll get it done tomorrow. But yeah, she went to urgent care this morning. She's like, yeah, I've got a fever and all this stuff bad. Turns out she's got like mild pneumonia.
That's no good.
Yeah, it's not good. So I was like, I'm glad you freaking went to urgent care then, because I know she's stubborn and she's one of those people that will tell everybody else to go to the doctor immediately, but like she won't really go herself. When they say doctors are the worst patients, that's what they're talking about.
All right, your mom's a actual doctor, or is she just a nurse?
No, she's an actual
doctor or a nurse.
Well,
Wow.
I mean,
Good
is she
job.
the people that does all the work, or is she the one that gets paid the better salary?
Ouch! But also valid.
Throw in that shade.
I mean, ouch, but valid. Yeah, she's an anesthesiologist.
Right, okay.
She keeps you alive in the surgery with the help of the nurse anesthetist. She's the one that has to stay there throughout the entire, like, case, rather than being able to leave during a scheduled shift. That's really what I compare them to. It was like, okay, one gets paid the better salary, one does the majority of the work, but one oversees the entire time, and one has an hourly set shift.
Also,
That's
sounds
not-
so angry.
Angerer.
Oh no, he just kind of lost his voice because he was meowing so much, and now all he's doing is kind of scraping at me.
Oh, baby. Silly baby.
He did Shawn's Opal voice for too long, and now he's
Well, serves him right. Ocelot, you silly boy. Be quiet. Let your voice rest.
He
Eat
never
some cough
does.
drops.
Eat all the cough drops.
He gets like this every time he yells, though. He starts out really strong, and then he eventually evolves into...
Excuse me.
Into cracks.
Yeah.
Our cat only ever squeaks, and only vaguely
Yeah, she's
sometimes.
so quiet. So quiet. Never makes a peep unless she's at her food bowl, and then she'll go.
Ocelot's just insanely vocal for a cat.
Okay, one of the lights on my ceiling fan is flickering on and off. Like, it sometimes is alive and it sometimes dies. It's freaking me out a little bit. It's not like flickering like a strobe. It just kind of clicks on and then clicks off. And I'm like, ghost?
Is M their ghost?
I mean, this is an old building.
Y/N.
Y/N? And you know.
I stopped petting him, and he bit my hand and pulled it closer to him. He's like, that hurts, you dumbass.
You're not done. Get back to
Aw.
stretching.
Oh, that's so stupid. I guess not stupid. I guess that's the opposite of stupid.
Quite
He's smart, but he's being mean. It's so mean. It's so it's so hurty. It's so pain.
Yo, dude, why you got rings all over yourself? It's weird.
Shift Tree has rings all over himself?
I mean, he has rings in a few select locations.
Oh, the bulbs. Right? No.
Specifically on his arm.
Okay.
I think it's to show rings on a tree or like growth or some
Oh, I
shit.
see that now. Yeah, I never noticed those.
You don't notice a lot of things until you're doing details of drawing them.
Correct.
Which is why I didn't really care for Furfru until I actually did 12 Furfru. Or however many Furfrus there are. I don't remember.
What, why did that gain an appreciation for you?
I don't know, I like its design now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like, I think it's a good design.
I've always liked Furfur's design, I've just never actually used it.
I'm not
The curse of being an X and Y.
Wait, this is an X and Y Pokemon?
No,
Mhm.
we're talking about Furfru.
Oh, gotcha. I was a little lost. My bad.
Furfru.
Oh.
Furfru is a X and Y Pokemon.
Yeah.
Tennelle, make a guess. What generation do you think this Pokemon's from?
My gut instinct says 2.
Incorrect.
4?
No.
So 3.
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to Generation 4 yet. I still got to get through all the Gen 3 Pokemon.
Oh, I should have guessed that, because I think I remember that. Is it Ludicolo
Yes.
is 3?
Yes. They're counterparts. One appears in the one game, one appears in the other.
Gotcha.
I personally think Shift Tree is the better one of those. In
Who?
terms of, like, use.
Ew.
Shift Tree is what he's working on now.
Okay. Oops.
Oops, and I'm like, Tennelle, he's right there.
Who's that?
Who are you talking to?
Shawn?
Shawn, you can't do your Opal voice.
You can't stop me.
I will end this stream.
Oh no. She can stop me.
Exactly.
Just destroy the whole thing.
Light it on fire. Your voice, I mean.
Oh, I did that last week. Did people not hear me?
Oh yeah. You were having a rough time.
Shiftry.
You said that in such like a.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
I just
We got the salt up in here.
a lot of Gen
he
3
hurt
Pokemon
you?
just don't strike my fancy.
Yeah, it's still not the best design, but it's at least a better typing.
Generation 3 was when they really leaped out of, we're not doing Gen 1 anymore, and we're not going to just do literal shapes like we did in Gen 2.
Every
More
Pokemon in
so.
Gen 3 is fucking circles, in my opinion, but...
Well, yeah, that's because the way I look at it, Gen 3 is where they started to actually define the design ideas and basic concepts that have gone through
The artistic direction.
the artistic direction they want to go with Pokemon for every generation before it. So it's still kind of rough, but like by the time we get to 4 and 5, it's very
They
solidified.
figured it out.
Very solidified, and yes, this is what Pokemon
I just think a
looks like.
lot of the Gen 3 designs are samey in shapes and like eyes. Like if you take Torchic, Skitty, Castform, Mudkip, like there's lots of Pokemon that are just very, very similar when they're standing next to each other in Gen 3.
You're not wrong. Absolutely not wrong.
I think it's part of trying to figure out the art direction.
Mm-hmm. Like at this point, they finished their second game. They realized, oh wait a minute, we're a fucking franchise now, and we got to keep going. They need to start hammering out. Okay, this is what a Pokemon looks like, for sure.
Indeed. And so we have gotten a million Pokemon to varying degrees of success. We got the triangle, but rounded eyes again.
Don't mind me, I'm just entranced by Shawn again, just watching. I'm just like,
Watching him build these shapes.
I'm just like, this is why I'm bad at snipper clips.
Oh yeah,
It's
snipper
hard
clips
to
is really
escape
easy.
Thinking of snipper clips.
Oh, I love snipper clips. It's so cute.
It's such
It's
a
like-
creative little game.
I was doing it, I was like, yeah, I get this. And Tennelle's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, just here, let's just snip it like this.
Give me a hot second. I gotta figure this out.
Danielle's like, no. She was like, what is this sorcery?
Shawn with one controller in each hand.
I mean, probably could play it faster than with the first time we played it together. I'm just like,
I'm just like, I get it, please, just, ooh.
Like, we'd boot up a thing and Shawn would just immediately be like,
Oh,
alright, do this. And I'm like, whoa, I haven't even, like, looked at it yet. Calm down.
It's like, no, but the solution's right there. We
It's
just
so easy.
needed to make this specific shape with our bodies, and we're good.
She's like, no, we touch
Still wrapping my brain around this whole concept.
Well, I guess
Give me a
we need to
second.
make this specific shape with our bodies, and then we can actually do the task at hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, now I did, like, this whole shift tree, and now I need to zoom in. Enhance! Yeah, that looks better. Oh, don't even need these arms anymore. Get him out of here.
Oh, it was a little more intense than I meant it to be. We've hit my point where it's like, not, there's always a point between like an hour and a half and 2 hours when I'm doing these where my talkativeness is like goes down by like to like 25% of what it was when we started. I'm like I've gotten out that energy.
It's just very chill. I mean, these streams are chill.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be talking all the time. Oh no, where's his arms?
He doesn't need them anymore.
I know, but he looks funny.
You're not wrong. He's a funny-looking Pokemon. But arms aren't going to fix that. In fact, it kind of makes it worse.
Oh no, the hiccups are back. RIP!
They just won't stay away.
Nope, they won't. Usually once they've started in a day, they come back intermittently throughout for me. Oh my god, did y'all see that TikTok that was for Snom? Sorry, someone said Snom was the best, and I couldn't not think of this. But it was put to the tune of YMCA as like Snom is evolving. And no, I'm taking it people haven't done this. Okay, like Snom is evolving, and it's like
yeah,
animated.
Yeah, the big buff guy at the end.
Yeah, it's like Mothman.
Yeah, I did see that.
It's the best. I love that thing so much. It's so funny.
Hiccups are back.
Man, just wait until it shows up in our Let's Play. I mean, it's a very, very long ways to go, but I hope people like our reactions.
That tweet, I have watched that tweet on like repeat, or that TikTok rather. I saw it in a tweet. It's a TikTok, but I saw it in a tweet.
So Bite is back, or, not Bite. It is Bite, but what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Vine. Vine is back.
Vine 2.
Vine 2 with Bite. It's called Bite.
Is it bite with an I or bite with a Y?
I think it's BYTE.
So with a Y.
I mean, I never had a Vine or a TikTok, so it really doesn't affect me all that much. I only ever watched, like, Vine or TikTok compilations, either that have been posted to Twitter or YouTube.
Me too. I have a hard time navigating TikTok, personally.
I've never even been on those websites. Or
It's
apps.
its only app.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't have a smartphone, so...
I mean, technically we could put it on our
Tablet.
or our tablet, but like,
Yeah.
why bother?
Ah! Sometimes I'm surprised by my own hiccup. Pardon me, y'all.
I mean, you can't help it.
layers. Oh, yeah, well, that works.
I've tried the holding my breath and the swallowing thing twice. It just sometimes, if you let me hyperfixate on something for a minute, it'll go away. I gotta hyperfixate
On a
on it.
thing.
I'm gonna hyperfixate on this TikTok for the 20th time because I love this thing. I can't help but dance along with the little guy in this thing.
Is the moon still around, or did she leave?
I am. Hi.
Okay. That's fine. You don't have to be talkative. It's just... I was wondering if you left or not.
Nope.
He still looks funny without his arms. I know it doesn't show up in the actual pictures.
But it's just like two random balls instead of like actually connecting to anything.
Mm-hmm. It's amusing.
Shift tree. There's no need to feel down. I said shift tree.
Shift tree. That Mothman part to the YMCA song that's an actual full parody that exists. I listened to the full thing, and honestly, it's not all that special in most things, but I just really... Cause you're a really big M-O-T-H, a really, really big M-O-T-H. I'm just like, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Also, do you like my fake deep voice?
That was fake.
I can't do fake. Can I do deep voices? I don't really know.
Hello, it's me.
This is about as this is about as deep as I can go. And it kind of comes in and out. And I kind of end up sounding like Napoleon Dynamite because I can't really emote.
That's pretty fucking deep, though.
Yeah, that's pretty deep.
It's pretty good.
Thanks.
My deep
This
voice
is
with my crow feather voice.
That was what I was trying to do for Wild Fur, really, really bad, but I couldn't emote, and so it kept, like, peaking up and getting really raspy when we were doing read-throughs. Yeah, Tessa's right, it is my Wild Fur voice. It's like... Spotted Shadow! God, that was bad! Oh, God.
What was that? She sounded hot.
Making Tennelle voice crow feather.
Dude, anytime you want to do a crow feather video, just hit me up.
I actually held off really seriously on Crow Feather's trial videos because I didn't want to keep bothering you.
Please bother me.
I'm gonna bother you soon, but it's gonna be because I want you to be Raven Moth.
Yes. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that.
There's a Raven Moth thing coming up, hell yeah.
Well, okay, I've had this script for this thing for like ages,
really long
like
time.
long before we were doing anything with Avalon for the
For WoW and
WoW.
the adventure.
Yeah, so I've had these character designs and I've had these scripts, and I just didn't start working on them because I wasn't sure about what style I wanted to go for.
Mm-hmm.
So like this weekend I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna do this. But then I realized, oh wait a minute, the character personalities I've written for other people's characters are not really lining up with their WoW counterparts.
They don't need to line up with their WoW counterparts, do they?
It's just funny.
Okay.
Cause like, oh, like in what I wrote, Shy Moon, whose name is like gonna be either Shy Bird or Shy Leaf or something like that, and not Shy Moon in my thing. She's written as a goblin and not the horrible bitch she is in Warzone Warriors.
I mean, she is a goblin though, isn't she?
I suppose.
Just a different kind of goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote in goose tail
Oh, good.
last minute.
Good.
Oh yeah, because originally, like, that's not Blixamy's original.
Blixamy never gave me one way back when. I don't remember what was up or anything, or if I ever even asked her.
Oh, okay.
So I just didn't have a Blixamy character.
Hmm.
But that's where the character designs for Sun Mist and Pink Sun come from, and that's why they look so simple, is because I was trying to make them easy to move. Oh, but yeah. Soon I'll DM you and I'll be like, hey Tennelle.
Yes. Yes. Always.
If you want to give me a character water, if you don't mind, I can shove one in for you too.
I do not mind at all. But like, you don't have to shove one in for me. But I have this. I recently discovered.
I have a whole plan to fill.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. I have this whole list of random warrior names that I found recently from when I was doing the generator for my account.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Pebble Pelt is pretty good. Dark Speck is cool. Hope Perch. Purdy Rose. Pale Raven is cool.
Purdy Rose sounds like a character Purdy would make.
Yeah, exactly. You should include Purdy Rose. I want Purdy Rose now. You have to have that. Spring Red. Like, what?
What?
Spring Red. So, like...
Spring Red.
Spring red. Okay.
Spring and then the color red. And Spring Red.
You know,
Muzzle Star.
There's a move called, an ability called Red Spring in Final Fantasy Tactics A2.
Whoa!
Wow, it's a sign. It's a sign. Snake Jump.
Moon, who should I have you draw for January?
I don't know. Anybody you want. Whatever the most convoluted cat is in design,
you'd
that's
love
the one you
that,
should give
right?
me.
You'd love that. You'd love that.
That's how my my patron usually goes. You get it out of the way early.
Do Lilypaw.
Oh God. We'll save Lilypaw for another day.
Talontoe is a name on this list, and I just loved that.
Besides, Lilypaw doesn't have a ref sheet yet.
Exactly.
Poor baby.
Just to make it even more complicated.
Snout Mole. I mean, mole snout makes sense, but it's specifically snout mole.
You named your kit Snout Kit. What did you expect?
Oak Log. I want Oak Log. I'm Oak
If
Log.
Warrior Cats was more... If Warrior Cats was more realistic, there would be stupid named cats everywhere, because some queen would be like, you know what would be really special? If my kit was named Foot Kit.
Foot Kit. Yeah.
Okay, all right. This is slightly unrelated, but it just, I was reminded of this story. So my my research advisor did a joke when she made her like announcement that she was having another baby. She sent out to everyone, was like, we're so excited to bring into the world Pumpkin Spice. Like, that was the baby's name in the announcement, because it was being born like in Thanksgiving. In Thanksgiving week. We're so excited to bring into the world Pumpkin Spice. Like, no, that was not the baby's name. They had a really pretty normal name that I'm not going to give out because I don't want to, like, actually identify this situation, but like,
Right.
you should, but like, just like we study psychological reactions to things, right? Like, watch the whole psychology department be like, oh, what a creative name!
All dying on the
Oh,
inside.
so fun. Until one person was finally just like,
They're not actually
bitch,
named Spunk.
so it's like, bitch, that's not what you're naming it. Yeah, I was like, don't. It's like, no, of course not. then the gig was up, but like, but people do that,
pretending
you know?
to be happy for them.
Uh-huh. But like, people do that, you know? Like, people name their kids awful things like that, like Northwest, like, let's be honest, why did you name your son North when your last name's West? Like, come on.
I think it's
Someone's
pretty obvious
daughter.
why he did it.
I know, but I hate it.
Well, that kid's never gonna get bullied or anything for their name. Their dad is Kanye West.
Yeah, they're gonna get bullied because their dad is Kanye West.
Good point.
Besides, they aren't going to public school.
Yeah. That don't mean the rich kids are that much nicer.
No.
There was Cone Kit, still mad they didn't end up naming him Conehead. That's true, that's a thing.
Cone Kit. I mean, a cone is something in nature, but when we think cone, we think traffic cone, mathematical cone.
Right.
Ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Well, what still always gets me is the amount of people when Avos was coming out that were like, Needle Paw is a stupid name. Cats don't know what needles are. They don't sew. And I'm like, what?
Pine needles.
Seriously, guys?
They literally
Also,
talk
she
about
ends up
walking
being
on
named
pine needles
after
all
a
the time.
bird. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, they talk about pine needles all the time. Oh, she's being named after a bird? Sorry, what?
A needletail's a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's like sandstorm.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dun.
Well, that's how you pronounce her full name, yes.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-dun,
Of course.
da-da-da-da-dun,
Dude, I
da-da-da-da-dun,
remember
da-da-da-da-dun,
so many
da-da-da-da-dun.
You remember
sorry what
those
I've
Warrior
started.
Cats AMVs that were just like Warrior Cat characters theme songs, and unironically they would put sandstorms as sandstorm.
You can't even get away with that shit anymore now. Like, if you try to make Warrior Cats theme songs or whatever the heck video, you're getting copyrighted claimed in a goddamn second.
Oh man, there's so many of those videos back in the day. It was like a tag, like an art tag almost. People would just be like, these are what I think these characters' theme songs are, and they would have the exact same like 10 songs.
Original idea, don't steal. These are mine. Uses the same 4 songs.
I mean, I don't think anybody was really salty about it. Everyone was just like, yeah, I picked that too!
I'm just watching that TikTok again. I have no shame.
I mean, have you really watched a TikTok if you haven't seen it at least 100 times?
I don't know if you have.
Yeah.
Better watch it a few more times to be sure.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I only see TikToks when they're reposted on Twitter.
I know,
I mean,
same.
but mostly same because I can't figure out how to freaking navigate TikTok. I
I
literally
know.
made a
downloaded
TikTok
them
just to
too
be able to add myself to Dr. Izzy's follow list and then moved on. Because I love Izzy, and I will go on occasionally just to be like, oh, what did Izzy do recently?
Oh, she's TikTok famous now, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot.
Oh, is she?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What'd she do?
She's
She
a
does
vet.
the vet TikToks.
Oh, right.
She does the vet TikToks, but also she did an animation recently. People were like, oh my god!
Yep.
It's actual animation?
It's so
In
weird
my
because
TikTok?
in my mind, that's what I associate Izzy with is animation.
I know,
Yeah.
but they were all like losing their minds.
Well, if they've never experienced her outside of that, makes sense.
I know. But it was great. Like, no, it was great. And like the animation itself was great, and it was a wonderful TikTok. It's just also at the same time, it's like, but this is Izzy. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, but it is.
Oh, when I was a kid, I was always scolding Izzy on DeviantArt. Being
For?
like, you're not old enough to be posting stuff like this and things like that.
Oh, Moon, anytime I hear stuff about when you were a kid,
It's like,
fighting people on the internet, it is the best thing ever.
Well, I'm like 2 years older than Izzy, so I thought I was like being so responsible. It was being a 16-year-old responding to a 14-year-old, like, nope, you shouldn't be posting that on the internet.
Oh gosh, I think I made my DeviantArt account in 2008, I think, and I would have been in middle school or junior high, I think. And so I was posting art on the internet then.
I don't like all of you, all of the people I talk to now. I met them all after Vision of Shadows started coming out. Everybody from that era is just like a vague, distant memory of internet spaces.
I mean, really, the only person I talked to around that time was Teef. We've just been friends ever since.
I never really made friends on DeviantArt. Except Teef. I made friends with Teef on DeviantArt, but like I mostly use DeviantArt to post my drawings to then be able to post them to my roleplay websites and without using up my storage on my free webs account. So like I don't know. I was posting the art and stuff online, but I wasn't really talking with many people at all. I befriended Teef somehow. I really don't know how that happened. I think my first interaction with her was like, "Aw, this poor demon wolf boy needs a hug. I'll hug him." It's so cringy looking back on it. I'm like, oh god.
I did the gorilla.
You did it!
I think he turned out pretty well
Yeah.
for being a butt-faced monkey.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do. He is yet another one that would look better with the black lines, but I know you're not doing the black lines.
Not doing the black lines.
I know. It's just his colors are so pale.
Mm-hmm.
They're so samey.
Pokemon need better contrasting colors.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's actually going to be it. We've been going for slightly over 2 hours, and I got 6 Pokemons done.
Yeah!
Yeah! Pokemons!
I got these 5 and also Shiny Sceptile. Yeah. So, that is it for this stream. All of these will be posted on all the social medias that I have, aka Twitter and Tumblr, within the next, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. The next stream will be back here on Pokemon Days. Next time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, same time, same channel, same everything.
Same.
I mean, maybe different guests, but you know, I open it up and whoever walks in, walks in. Again, if you want to see all the finished work, Tess has linked to it, but it's in the ShawnFlowers.tumblr.com down at the bottom. There's a link in the chat and all kinds of stuff. You can visit our Patreon if you want to support Tennelle and I in all of our various endeavors, both this and all of our streams and all the Let's Plays and art and all the other things that we do. For as little as $1 a month, you get access to our Patreon server, yada, yada, yada. It's good times. Check it out if you're interested. And just a reminder that tomorrow's Pokemon episode will be premiering at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow afternoon. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, follow the links Tess has been posting for my channel and go subscribe to me, and then you'll be notified when the
episode goes up.
When the episode goes up. Also, we are currently playing through Kingdom Hearts 3,
Yay!
which Tennelle and I love very, very much. And if you have never experienced it before, I highly suggest checking it out. We have a whole comprehensive playlist over there for all the games. So you can start in at the very beginning, and we're very beginner friendly. It's a good time. Either way, that's going to be it, and I want to say thank you to Captain Morwin and Cat Lover with Insane Obsession with Cats for the donations. I want to say thank you to Water for joining us, and that is...
Just Water?
Well, you're always here.
What about Moon?
Oh, shit!
I thought you were just being sassy!
I am so sorry, Moon. I somehow blanked
This
that you were
is Shawn,
here.
and I'm going to torment him until he dies.
Oh my god, wow. I thought you were just doing the roast of the century, just being like, and yeah, I guess Moon Kitty was here too, but no, you legitimately forgot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm over here like, wait, like, are we? I just, whoa, so many confusions.
Man.
I was like, which confusion are we gonna go with? Because it's like, are Tennelle and I the same person, or are we gonna go the confusion of the Tennelle and
No, Sean's just
and
dumb.
then forgetting the Moon Kitty?
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be it. Thank you, Moon, for joining us as well.
Everyone's like, wow.
Good night
All right,
forever.
I need to go before I lose my voice again. So goodbye.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.